Hello everyone, this is Sean from Sean's Toy Room, and what I'm doing today is getting ready for the Kawartha diecast show by going into the far corner there, accessing those boxes and seeing if there are any more carded Hot Wheels or Star Wars action figures I can sell. And also to add the Masterverse and the Star Wars that are on the very bottom of that shelf into the mix as well. I also have 2 small boxes and 1 medium box ready to make the trip, which should bring my total car haul up to 5. Now remember, of course, you're not taking the action figures to this show, you're taking them to the May 18th show. No, May 8th, just May 9th, just before Mother's Day. What I'm taking to this show is carded Hot Wheels and any models from my stash that I wouldn't actually be building. Let's see. There's probably, well, maybe like that car there or that car there, that kind of thing. Yes, so there are a couple, but I want to find my, not my Babylon 5, but my Sequest model kit, which is in the far corner, so I'll come back when I have taken some away and revealed the corner. Speaking of action figures, I found the other 2 Spice Rack risers that I bought from Canadian Tire, which will fit more action figures when the time comes. Collector Theater Cup, Fantastic Four and others. I have 10 seasons of Smallville, and I might just have 10 theater cups to put on them. That'll be for a later video. This is precisely why I have a phone case, so that if it does fall off the chair, which it did, it doesn't damage itself. So now I've revealed some of the corner. You see the RC time machine, because of course, how couldn't I get that? And now we're getting into the first micro cars and Hot Wheels that'll be part of the selling equation for the diecast show. So I'll show you those in just a moment. So you have the Harry Potter 2-pack, Transformers 3-pack, the Back to the Future 3-pack, and a couple of random Hot Wheels, and the Jurassic Park, one of the Jeeps. Not the one that's stuck on the track. This is the one that can go on any ground. And of course, Biff Tannen, manure! I hate manure! Car. And of course, the RC, which I keep for myself. So that's good. I'm going to start putting stuff in the boxes. Now, the good thing is I already have 3 boxes. Diecast box here, model kits, Hot Wheels. So that accounts for 3. You just need 2 more. Well, we're lucky. Inside the Enterprise D box are some loose Hot Wheels that I can sell. Batman and the like. As you can see here. So you just add the remaining ones to it, and that's a small box that can fit inside a bigger one. That is a Hot Wheels 50 years. So that would mean it's 2018. So that's actually one of the ones I will keep, along with the Ultimate Chase car that they released specifically for the 50th anniversary. Okay, good. And of course, I keep the He-Man car for myself, and anything that has a damaged bubble so that I can open it. All right. So, we add it to the box. All right. So there you are. That small box is ready, so it goes behind the chair now. All right. So we have now gotten to the 2 standing shelf units, which will not be making the trip this time, because given the space I have, it's very hard to move back behind my chair. However, I am finding the Hot Wheels that I'm going to need. Now, And I rotate them out of the shelf without moving the shelf. Yes. Good. Here we go. First case. That comes on the trip, but it doesn't go in the same box as the second case. Which is right here. Separate boxes, so you don't overload one of them. And I see the more. Okay. And I'm going to have to move everything eventually. But for right now, I'm focusing on getting at what I can see right away. And this Yoda has a broken bubble, that's why I keep in for myself now. Ah, here we go, see? Loose cars. A Plano case to keep loose cars in. That's the one I'll probably keep for myself. But there you go. Well, actually, I'll probably keep that one too because that looks a lot like 1980s cars. So actually, that one is going to have to go in here. On top of my childhood Matchbox racing track. There we go. Okay, got it now. Alright, good. Now I do have these, but that is what will transport my 1980s Hot Wheels that are still in cases like that. But we're getting to it. This is an empty Staples case specifically designed to make sure that they can mix and match their own loose collection of cars. Now the tackle box at the bottom is what I'm going to have to get to next, so I'm going to have to move the Constructs case. I'll show you it when I get it out. Alright, here we go. This is the Hot Wheels tackle box, filled with all the loose 2019 Hot Wheels I possess. As you can see, just make sure that they're upright. Now, of course, the trays all swing out like this. We just have to put some of the cars flat. Now, this is a 1980s Hot Wheel, so of course it stays with me. There you go. And of course they're on the bottom here loose as well. And this top section swings out. So these are all the 2019 Hot Wheels I opened. Oh, look, there's another one. That's also from the 80s, but it's not intact, which means it's my personal childhood one. So that goes there. Yeah, getting there. And of course I will go through here and carefully, the evening before, extract the ones that are not in good condition, so that only the ones that are in good condition remain. Okay, but that's the tackle box. That's good. And you see my pricing scheme here. $3 for metal, $2 each for plastic, 3 for $5. That's a good deal. All right, I'll put this back together, and it goes behind the chair with the cases, and I'll bring the boxes forward. Actually, I can pack the boxes behind the chair. Don't have to pack the boxes today. What you're interested in now is the box on the bottom, which does say not Hot Wheels, but I'm looking for the one that says model kits. Since you're going to have to empty that one shelving unit to get at everything, I'm going to compromise. I'm going to have it behind my chair on the right where there is space. So I will bring one shelving unit, not two. Because as you see, the second shelving unit is filled with the stuff I intend to keep for myself, including stuff from my childhood and teenage years, and of course my ultimate grail piece, the Mega Construx Snake Mountain, which will go with my Mega Construx Castle Grayskull, which you saw in an earlier video. Alright, so you have something that is not Hot Wheels, that is random action figures that could probably be sold at some point. And I probably will. So that's a box that has potential. Okay, good. For the May show. First time you've actually seen that there is a door behind there. Now, the topmost box is irrelevant. It is the bottom two that I'm looking at. So now that I have two boxes full of model kits that I intend to sell, and put the ones I intend to sell in there, and the shelf, and the Hot Wheels, I am going to move the stuff I'm keeping back in place and move out to the living room where I have space to sort. I will be back. There's the reformatted corner, and that box behind there, behind the Construx bin, is the one box I might have to get into in May. And there's not a lot that has to be moved, so that's pretty good. But what I will do, of course, is I will put my gaming stuff on top of my childhood yellow viewing discs so that they don't get destroyed. So now it's time to move out to the living room. I'm going to face this way so the natural light can see everything. All right, I'm ready. Now, I don't know if the small Hot Wheels cases are going to fit in a box like this, but I just confirmed that they do. So that's good. So you put the second case that's filled with cars in there. It's not that one. It is this one. There you go. There you go. And you can fit an empty case. There you go. Hot Wheels. Perfect. And you can put the empty case here. As you see, they already took two complete cases with their custom cars. There you go. And I think there's one more box that just might fit in there. The YouTube channel supplies box should be able to fit one moment. Okay, then we're ready to label the first box for the show and maybe put it up. So 2026, that's the marker that's no good. Here's the marker that is good. I'm going to turn it around. 2026 Toy Show Hot Wheels. Good. All right. It'll go with this. One moment. Probably didn't see any of that. Sorry about that. 2026 Toy Show Hot Wheels, which is precisely what I must label the outside of this box. That way. There. Okay. So now the box goes on top of there. Don't mind the umbrella, that's not important right now. Now, how heavy is it? Well, it's filled with model kits. I would suspect, and this box down here is what I keep for me. So, here, see, it's not too heavy. Even though it has a Hot Wheels case in it, it's not too heavy. But I'm still putting it underneath the model kits box, just in case, because I don't trust it. YouTube supplies box there for now. Let's turn it around. Oh, well, okay, let's just... I got it. Do this. It's open, you can see, because you have the toy show cards, which are relevant for this coming weekend. You've got the model build cards, which are also relevant for this weekend because it's die cast and model kits. So, and unfortunately, the YouTube box won't go in there. Now, we are up to 5, I admit. But because you have 2 small boxes like this, one that sits on the passenger seat, one that sits on the floor on top of the suitcase, perhaps, because the bag can fit behind a driver's seat, so can the tackle box full of Hot Wheels. Which means you can fill one more box for the back seat, because you only have 3 right now. One more box for the back seat with Hot Wheels, one that'll fit in there. 2 boxes like this that fit side by side in the trunk, and the 3rd box from before that'll sit right. That's perfect. I'm glad you have boxes of 3 different sizes, because what I don't want to do anymore is take boxes like this that obstruct my blind spots either way. You want to have enough boxes that are low enough in height that you can cover them with the reusable shopping bags and no one will ever know. But of course, the timing of the toy show setup, because I'll open at work, so I'll leave at 1:30, get to the Kawartha Casino in time for setup, and be able to unload all the boxes at my table and the one display shelf. And everything will be fine. That's perfect. So now, we have to cherry pick from those 2 boxes the model kits that'll go in this box. Be right back with that. Now remember, some of these model kits I'm going to keep for myself, like the 2001 old-style Orion spacecraft. Might as well just start placing them in the half-filled DVD box. Now, this is something I can sell. No, because this is a 35, a Navy crew set in 48 scale, which will fit my Maverick jet. I may not have the aircraft carrier, but at least have the Navy crew set. Stingray. Well, I think that's something I bought in 04. Now let's take a look here. 2019, perhaps. It does have all its parts wrapped in its bags, and it has an instruction kit. It can be sold. Okay, good. We're getting somewhere. Keep the Sea King for myself. Keep that die cast that I bought in 2019 again for me. Okay. Remember, you have to surreptitiously narrow down two boxes worth of model kits into one thing that I can actually sell. If this Dodge Viper, I mean, you can paint it blue, like the one in the Viper TV series of the late 90s, so. But I'm not particularly attached to it, so bring it along. NASCAR kits. Let's try it. Let's try selling them just to see. Maybe they won't. And if that is the case, then I keep them for myself. This is a die-cast one, I think. No, it's partially built. Okay, good. I will keep this one. AMT Ertl. Yeah. Because remember, there's still a whole other box of stuff to sell. Now, Discovery, well, yeah, now we're getting somewhere, you see. You want to build the NCC Discovery, so that's one you keep. Now we're starting to get to it. Now we're starting to get to stuff. Oh, the Ghostbusters Ecto 1A, which I intend to build for myself. Okay. The Supernatural car, yes, I will keep that for me as well. So now this box is filling up. Yeah, I keep that. Let's see, this Dodge Stealth that I bought at the 2019 show. Well, it has its instructions. But that's one of the ones I'll keep for myself because it's already partially built. Not this one. Fast and Furious Brian's, yeah, that one. The Hot Wheels, that's the first NASCAR car I bought, but you know what, I'm not particularly attached to it, so it can be sold as well. There. This was a Christmas gift from Mom and Dad, El Camino, the year of my birth, so I'll keep that forever and eventually build it. I can, yeah, okay. Here's another NASCAR, Jeff Burton. Okay, let's make sure it should have everything in it. And it does. Good. Okay. There. And a regular Hot Wheels car. It can go there too. Okay. So that is about, I keep the snowbird kit for me. I keep the two empty, assuming they're empty, display case boxes for myself as well. All right. Well, one of them is actually full. Okay, so that emptied this box. Let's do this. And the model kit box is about halfway full. So whatever I keep stays in there. It's not completely model kits. It has a few toys in it as well. Space shuttles and the like, you know, the stuff I was looking for. The Moonraker and so forth, so there might not be that much in this particular box, but it's going to be making the journey to the kit. Well, I think the 53 Corvette should be able to. From monogram, so actually, all right. Snap type Camaro concept car now. Won't fit there. It's too heavy to fit there. You could do that. Good. Okay. But, you were asking about the Sequest, weren't you? Well, there it is. And of course you have the Emperor's Shuttle from Revenge of the Sith. You have the display case for my tablet, but not the tablet itself. I will find it later. Return of the Jedi, X-Wing Starfighter, 100 scale space shuttle, which goes all the way to the bottom, Apollo spacecraft, the Russian Buran kit, which is another kind of space shuttle, a T2 stuff. Okay. It's going to be a bit difficult to find something that actually will fit in here. Give me a moment, because I have an actual Batwing now, so I can actually sell this Batwing. But you keep the 48 Ford because that will be painted as Biff's car. I know Doc Brown said it was a 46 Ford, but you adjust, you adapt, like a good board. Batman can go here. Model car can go here, like that. Yes, this model car can go here, like that. This can fit in that corner. Yes. Well, there's not much more that'll fit in there. We gotta see what else is here. I mean, I keep the Sequest for myself, obviously. And remember, there's the Rat-Fink tractor, which goes with the Rat-Fink trailer. That's good, they go together. No, most of this box is indeed model kits for me to keep. There's a couple to look at. There's a Return of the... But I already bought the set to show. T2 stuff, Return of the Jedi. And that's T2 as well. And that's that. Okay. Now we know. So, I'm going to put back together the model kit of what I'm keeping. This is the model kit of what I'm selling. Now, I'm going to ask myself the crazy question. Is it any at all possible? Is it at all possible that the other box will fit in there? The answer is no. That will go there. But that's it. Because I remember I bought this at the show. I remember that now. And it's not like the Emperor. I remember this. What's that? What's your ID number? 1142. And EMA. That's from Star Wars Robot Chicken, by the way. Okay. So I will label this box and move it into position. Probably right underneath the small Hot Wheels box that's underneath the bag. Be right back with that. Okay, so Hot Wheels tackle box, the one display shelf that'll fit where boxes would. And if my memory's correct, small boxes should fit on the levels of the shelf, so that'll be perfect. And you change this to 2026 for sale model kits. See? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But remember, these two small boxes, one for the seat, one for the suitcase. And even better, if you can fit the suitcase and the bag behind my driver's seat and the tackle box at the footwell of the passenger seat or behind the passenger seat, then one of these boxes could fit in the other spots or on the seat itself. Either way it'll work, so that's good, that's good. And you still have, for the toy show in May, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But again, because some of the boxes are small. Okay, so that means I'm ready. I'm ready for the toy show, and all I have to do is load it all up on Thursday night so that I can leave right from work once I change. And I said I would go to unpack my theater cups. So I'll be right back with that as a separate video. See you later. Bye-bye. Oh, this will be posted Friday at 3, but I will upload it Thursday night and schedule it for Friday at 3. Friday, April 17th. Okay. Bye-bye.